What if Pep Guardiola could take a trophyless Manchester City, battered by injuries and a brutal 2024/2025 season, and turn them into Premier League champions again by 2026? Sounds impossible? Think again. Pep's facing his biggest challenge yet. But with a revamped squad, new tactics, and a renewed hunger, he's already laying the groundwork for a stunning comeback. Welcome to our deep dive into how Pep Guardiola will transform Manchester City in the 2025/2026 season. Buckle up, hit that subscribe button, and let's get into it. Let's set the stage. The 2024/2025 season was a nightmare for Manchester City. After dominating with 4 consecutive Premier League titles and a 2023 treble, City hit rock bottom. They finished third, 13 points behind champions Liverpool, and went trophyless for the first time in years. A 7-game winless streak, including 9 losses in 13 matches, left Pep Guardiola calling his side weak and vulnerable. Injuries decimated the squad. Rodri's ACL and meniscus injuries kept him out most of the season. Phil Foden battled fitness issues, and Kevin De Bruyne only returned late. The Club World Cup in 2025 didn't help, with City crashing out in the last 16 against Al Hilal. Pep himself admitted the tournament could destroy their Premier League campaign due to player exhaustion. Yet, amidst this chaos, Guardiola signed a new contract until 2027, signaling his belief in a rebuild. So, how does the most successful manager in Club World Cup history, with 4 titles, plan to turn this around? First, Pep's tackling the squad. City's roster ballooned to 32 players, far too many for his liking. He's always preferred a lean 20 outfield players plus 3 goalkeepers to keep everyone happy and competitive. In the summer of 2025, City moved fast. They signed AC Milan's Tijjani Reinders for €55 million, a dynamic midfielder who scored 15 goals in 54 games for Milan in 2024/2025. Reinders brings creativity and fits Pep's possession-based system perfectly. Wolves' Ryan Aït-Nouri joined as a versatile left-back, capable of inverting in a midfield, while Lions' Ryan Cherki adds flair to the attack. The return of goalkeeper James Trafford from Burnley, a former City Academy star, signals a potential shift, especially with Ederson's contract nearing its end and interest from Galatasaray. But it's not just about incomings. Pep's trimming the fat. Kyle Walker's time is up, with no way back after his loan to Milan, and players like Calvin Phillips and James McAtee face uncertain futures. Ilkay Gundogan, despite interest from Galatasaray, insists he'll stay, offering veteran leadership. This overhaul isn't just about names. It's about injecting fresh energy, as Pep told ESPN, to revitalize a squad that looked drained last season. Now let's talk tactics. Pep's never been one to stick with the same system. As he said, always doing the same thing for 8 years would be very boring. Last season, City's traditional 4-3-3 with wingers providing width started to falter as opponents found antidotes to their play. In 2025/2026, expect a more fluid setup. The Club World Cup gave us a glimpse. Against Juventus, City hammered them 5-2 with a shape-shifting system. Ryan Aït-Nouri inverted from left back into midfield, Matheus Nunes pushed high and wide from right back, and wingers Jeremy Doku and Savinho tucked inside as attacking midfielders, forming a 2-3-5 at times. This flexibility overwhelmed Juventus, with runners constantly exploiting spaces behind their defense. Pep's also adapting to the Premier League's growing athleticism and man-to-man pressing. Expect more emphasis on runners and behind, like Omar Marmish, and a midfield anchored by Rodri, who's back from injury, alongside Reinders and Rico Lewis, who Pep praised as one of the best at exploiting small spaces. This tactical evolution will make City unpredictable, countering the high-pressing teams that exposed them last season. Pep's not just transforming the players, he's shaken up his coaching staff. After losing assistants Joan Malilo, Inigo Dominguez, and set-piece coach Carlos Vicens, Pep brought in heavy hitters. Kolo Touré, promoted from City's under-18s, joins as assistant coach, bringing infectious positivity and academy insight. Pep Linders, Jurgen Klopp's former right-hand man at Liverpool, and James French, a set-piece specialist, add tactical nous. This new-look staff, as City's director of football Hugo Viana noted, strengthens the bridge between the academy and first team, ensuring talents like Claudio Echeverri get a clear path. Pep's always thrived on fresh ideas, and this coaching revamp will help him implement his vision with renewed vigor, especially in set pieces, where City struggled last season. The Club World Cup, despite its challenges, was a turning point. Pep used it as a preseason to test his new signings and tactics. The 5-2 thrashing of Juventus showed City's potential, with Reinders slotting in seamlessly and Aït-Nouri's versatility shining. However, the last 16 exit against Al Hilal exposed weaknesses, particularly in managing fatigue. Pep's concern about the tournament's impact on the Premier League season is real. Players had as little as 5 days off before it started, and the Premier League refused to delay City's opening matches. For 2025/2026, Pep's prioritizing recovery, ensuring players get mandatory rest post-tournament. This focus on player welfare, combined with the confidence from their Juventus performance, sets the stage for a strong start against Wolves on August 16, 2025, live on Sky Sports. Of course, it won't be easy. The Premier League is tougher than ever, with Liverpool and Arsenal benefiting from not playing in the Club World Cup. Rodri's return is crucial, but his long injury layoff means he'll need time to regain his world-class form. Ederson's future remains uncertain, and losing Kevin De Bruyne to Napoli leaves a creative void, despite the Guard of Honor plan for his final home game against Bournemouth. Pep's also under pressure to secure Champions League qualification, with City outside the top 5 last season. He called their final 2 games massive for the club's short-term future. Yet, Pep thrives under pressure. His new contract, the influx of young talent, and tactical tweaks show he's not done yet. As he told Sky Sports, he's not retiring. He's just taking a break when his City tenure ends, likely in 2026 or 2027. So, there you have it, Pep Guardiola's blueprint to transform Manchester City in 2025/2026. A leaner squad, bold signings, fluid tactics, and a refreshed coaching staff are the ingredients for a comeback. Will Pep reclaim the Premier League and storm the Champions League? Or will the ghosts of last season linger? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Hit that like button if you're excited for City's rebuild, and subscribe for more football deep dives. Until next time, stay passionate about the beautiful game.